I'm Matthew Roop. I'm the high school FFA advisor and ag teacher here at the Floyd County High School. Drive Your Tractor to School Day is just an opportunity to showcase our students here at the school that may not play sports or do other academic activities, and give them a chance to show what they're proud of. And you know, Floyd's built on agriculture, it's our history, and so having a day that our community comes together and makes this possible and allows our students to do this is what it's all about.
And how did this start? How did this come about?
Drive Your Tractor School Day started 3 years ago for Floyd County High School. Jeff Thompson and I got together and wanted to do something different for celebrating FFA and agriculture education, and that's how it got started here in Floyd.
My name is Jeff Thompson. My position with the FFA is I'm just a good community supporter. FFA is near and dear to my heart. My two kids, trying to bring them up in the farming industry, so I'm just a proud supporter is what I would have to say I am.
Can you tell us a little bit about your personal farm and kind of how that influences?
We run a cow-calf pair operation with some stockers. We do hay, crops and stuff. We're in tractors every day. I mean, we're all day, every day. My two kids, it's just me and my dad now, and my dad's getting to the point where he's getting ready to retire, so I'm having to rely on my two kids to step up. They seem to enjoy it when they can, besides when they're working. One of them's working his public job. We try to all to get together and try to make a difference in our community, and FFA is one of the ways to be able to do that. A lot of farmers in today's world work multiple jobs. When you're a farmer, you're a mechanic, you're a inventor, and then you're a steward of the land. So most farmers are doing that. Then they work their public jobs Monday through Friday, 8 to 5, or however some work night shifts. But a lot of today's farmers are working two jobs. They're working the farm of the evening and they're working their public jobs during the day. And in today's time, that's about the only way you can really survive on today's farming, the way it is, how things are going today.
Now, can you tell us a little bit about this event and why it's important for young people being involved?
Well, Drive Your Tractor School Day gets the kids that are involved. It gives them a little bit of freedom to be able to show off what they do when they're not sitting in the classroom. They can show that what they do when they go home and nobody's looking, teachers ain't looking. This shows them hey, this is what I'm doing at home. And when they do the Drive the Tractor School Day, the kids that do not have the availability to go work on a farm or drive a tractor or work with cattle or horses or whatever they do, this gives them the opportunity to look and see, hey, this is what my friend's doing, this is something I want to try to explore, and they can go to their parents, their grandparents or whatever and see if they can get something started, and it gets them in there. Even if they don't have a family to get them started, they can find a neighbor to go work on. They can get and adapt to the community and see hey, there's more out there to the agricultural life than just feeding a cow all day long. There's other options that you can do. And driving a tractor, I mean, that's kind of the fun part about it. That's where you get your most downtime, is sitting in a tractor working the fields.
So, can you just kind of briefly explain why agriculture is so important to Floyd County and the broader country itself?
Agricultural, everybody's got the concept, I believe nowadays, that you can buy your meat comes from Food Line, Kroger's, and stuff like that. It does not. It comes from the farm. Family farms are where the agricultural started, and that's where it'll end, is in the family farm. Whether you're farming 100 acres or 1,000 acres, farming is what keeps America going. It's the number one business entity. My grandfather, he passed away, and my grandfather says, they said there's only two people in the world to handle the most amount of money. One is a farmer, the other one's a brain surgeon. So a farmer every day, I mean, they're hustling. There is no 8 to 5. There's an 8 to 10, there's an 8 to 6. You might get off at 5 o'clock, but you're working 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, 365 days a year to feed America. And in Floyd was founded on farm. that's where we originated from. That's where everything started, was on a family farm here in Floyd. If you look at the logo, it shows the pasture field in the background. And Floyd is a very big farming community, along with family farms. Generational farms are started here and they end up here. So Floyd is a very strong, oriented agricultural community.
Now, what would you say about the future of farming in Floyd?
No lie, the future of farming in Floyd it's like every other community around us. We're all facing the obstacle, and that is land. Land is getting consumed by developers and houses. People buying land, they buy 100 acres of land, they put 2 houses on it and stuff. And it's getting harder. It is getting very harder. The beef economy today is better than it's ever been, but the money intake, yes, it's better, but you're operating on a different dollar than you was 15 years ago. So the money is better here, but it's still the same, and at the end of the day, it's still margin the same. The driving of the cost of everything has just went through the rocket, and the number one thing that it hinders us all farmers is land. There's not enough land out there anymore to be able to continue, so we have to fight, we have to work, we have to continue to dig deep and to keep doing the job, and that's farm. And as long as we keep the motivation going, I think we'll be all right. We'll overcome it. It's like every job, everything in the economy, you have a hurdle. And I think the agricultural development, it'll overcome the hurdle. It's just going to take time.
I'm Brittany Quisenberry, and I'm the CTE Director for Floyd County Public Schools. I support all of our CTE programs, including agriculture, so I'm kind of their liaison to help make things happen.
All right, and can you tell me a little bit about your experience over the past couple of years that this has been going on?
This has been an incredible event for our students. Being able to see them shine. If you just look around, you can see the excitement that they have to be able to show off what it is that they do to all of our students and to our community. And every year it seems to grow and grow and grow. So this year is no different. It has gotten larger, and the kids are just as excited.
And can you tell me a little bit about what the first year was like organizing this?
The very first year? So the very first year, we had some excitement and wanted to be able to do something like this. We've been really lucky, so blessed with the community members and the parents that we have that help support us. The committee members that have been able to come out and help make this happen. The first year was hard, trying to be able to make sure that we had everybody where they needed to be and when. Everybody from the police that are helping direct traffic to the teachers who aren't parking in their spots, to changing up the daily schedule at the high school. And the parents are the ones who helped back that. So it was hard our first year, but every year it's gotten a little easier and a little bit bigger and a little bit better.
And how is the support changed?
The what?
The support?
The support. Yeah, I think that the community has really enjoyed being able to see this. And every year they get a little more behind it. Even today you can see we've had a couple of extras just along the road or coming up to visit us. I think that they enjoy this as much as the kids do too. This is part of Floyd County's heritage. This is our culture. And for them to be a part of that, they've really enjoyed that too.
Is there anything you'd like to tell the broader community about this day?
That's a good question. If I were to tell the broader community something about our event, it would be to come out and see us, support these kids, support what they do. Our future is farming, and in Floyd County, that's a big thing for us. So for them to come out and support the kids, I think that would be even better as we continue to grow this event each year.
My name is Austin Bakley. I am the president of this FFA chapter and have been for the last 2 years. I have been in FFA since I was an 8th grader, so 4 years, I believe.
All right. Can you tell me a little bit about your involvement and why it's important?
My involvement with FFA, it's to lead this FFA program, not just the officers itself, but the students who are helping us out, doing competitions, doing events, helping us fundraise for this chapter to broaden the spectrum of agriculture in our community.
Now, what got you involved in the FFA?
I believe what got me involved in the FFA is the family farm that me and my dad run. He has helped me a lot get into it and thrive in it. That's actually what I want to do in the future, is to at least have my own farm or help out on my own farm.
And can you tell me a little bit about the farm that your family has?
Yeah, our family farm, it's a cow-calf operation. We probably have about 150 head. It's an Angus and Hereford cross breeds. We just started finishing up calving this year, but we still have a couple more left. It's been great.
Can you tell me a little bit about your involvement over the years with the driver tractor to school day?
All our driver tractor to school days, I've been here from sophomore to now I'm a senior. I've been close to the front of the pack. In the last 2 years, I have been the lead of our tractor driving.
All right. And what about your future? What's after your senior year?
After my senior year, I am attending Virginia Tech at the Ag Tech program for 2 years to get my associate's degree. I'm hoping to major in livestock management.
Is there anything you want to tell about the upcoming FFA members?
I would like to get FFA program, keep growing how it is, keep it more active. I would like just 8th graders, 9th graders, 10th graders, but also the younger kids, 6th and 7th graders, to get involved somehow, some way, even if it's just getting out on the family farm or cousin's farm, it's whatever. Just get into ag. I feel like it grows you as a person, not just showing you what the agricultural world is like, but also telling you how to lead, how to show your leadership skills in the real world.
Hi, my name is Wyatt Thompson. I'm with the Floyd County High School FFA Chapter. I am Vice President. My association through here has been 4 years going. And yeah.
All right. Can you tell me a little bit about what got you started in agriculture?
Yeah, so I actually come from an agriculture background, my whole family. I'm fourth generation farmer. It was just kind of something I always grew up around and just got good at, kind of hand of the trade. But my family was, my dad was, my grandpa, and their fathers. So it's good to keep it going.
Now, what does your farm specialize in?
So my farm, we have about 115 head of black Angus cattle. They're all meat cattle. We don't do dairy or nothing like that. So.
All right. And can you tell me a little bit about why FFA has been important in your personal life?
Yeah, for sure. So FFA has taught me a lot, especially from when I came in 8th grade to where I stand now as a senior. It really has helped shape me, especially as a person in the community and even somebody walking through the hallways at school. FFA, I think when a lot of people think about it, they think it's solely agriculture, and a lot of it is, but a lot of it's also team building, character building, and just all around like being a part of your community. FFA has really showed me how to be a leader and how to show other people to be a leader, and really set a good example for the youth below me now being a senior. And I feel like without FFA, I'd probably be a little bit rougher around the edges. So it smoothed me out.
So why is the Drive Your Tractor to School Day important for the FFA?
So I think Drive Your Tractor to School Day is important for the FFA because it gives the kids a chance to get out in the community and kind of show up a little bit, show everybody that this is what it's about, and it also gives a chance for the community to see what the kids want to, what the kids are about, as far as coming out and tractors are just as big a part of a farm as a fence is. So you need them everywhere, you need them all the time, and these kids, they work with them. You can see that ain't many here that are pavement princess, so this is really the pride and the grit that they're bringing out this morning.
All right, so senior year, what comes next for you?
I think after senior year, it's straight into the workforce, unfortunately. I don't think I'm going to go to no ag tech program like Mr. Presidente over there. But welding trade, yeah, for sure.
And you want to say a little bit about how welding helps out on the farm?
Yeah. My boss, he always said the difference between a welder and a farmer is a welder knew he couldn't farm. So, it does help. Stuff's breaking down all the time. I mean, there's never a day you don't need something fixed or something that's broke. So it really does come in handy knowing how to push a stick or move a gun.
I'm Kenan Smith, and I'm this year's chapter's reporter. And this is my second year being involved with the FFA.
Okay, so as the reporter, what is your duty?
I take care of the books, and I just help as a member with a lot of stuff.
What got you into the FFA?
Well, ever since I was a kid, I watched my cousin Jaden. She was a member of the FFA in Carroll County, and it inspired me to be an officer here at Floyd County High School.
And so do you have any, or does your family have a farm that y'all
Yes.
Can you tell me a little bit about that experience?
We have a farm, and at my house we have not that, we have like 20 head of cattle, and my uncle has, I think, a little over 100. And we have horses and chickens and all the good stuff.
All right, so can you tell me a little bit about how this event has shaped your experience?
This event is a really good experience for the FFA members of Floyd County to show a little bit about what they do at their house and a little bit about their farm by bringing their tractors and showing them off. And it's just a really good experience to show the community how, you know, agriculture is a big part of Floyd County. Being a first generation FFA member is a very cool experience for my family because they get to see a little bit about what FFA does and what it stands for. I don't know what else to say. Gosh.
Can you tell me a little bit about how FFA has shaped you as a person?
FFA has given me a lot of skills like speaking, but not right now. Good community skills like being around people, meeting new people, getting involved in competitions around the state, and just being involved in agriculture. Here I've been in cattle working competitions, livestock judging, and in cattle working, we work cows, give them vaccinations, and tag their ears. And in livestock judging, we're all in our arena and go around pens and judge them and hope that we place really good.
Can you tell me a little bit about tagging the ears, what that's like? How do you do that?
Well, it's easier whenever the cows are cooperative. So it's a little bit of a different experience each cow that we have. Some are more rowdy than the others. Some are more calm. Yeah.
Is there anything you want to tell future FFA members?
Definitely get involved with FFA. It's just a great experience, and it's just a way to get involved with agriculture in your school and community. It's a lot of fun. You just get a little taste of ag if you ain't around it, and just get to try new things.
My name is Levi Austin Bunn. I have been an officer for going on 2 years now. This will be my second year doing it, and I am Sentinel this year.
All right, and can you tell me a little bit about what the Sentinel position does?
The Sentinel is very close to the president. It helps make sure there's water and pencils and everything that a meeting room needs. It just makes sure everything is right for the time to get together.
All right. And so during the meetings, what occurs during the FFA meetings?
A little bit of everything. It's talking about how we do things, what we could do to progress, what we could do to make things easier. Talking about how we could do to get closer as a team and just get along better. We don't have no problems getting along, but it always helps having something to help us go along a little bit more. It gives us a little boost.
All right. So can you tell me a little bit about your family farm and how you got involved in the FFA?
Well, my family has been on this farm for going on probably about 90-some years. My great-grandpa Holbert started it. His house is still standing behind us. He lived to be 100 years old, and 3 days after he turned 100, he passed away, or 6, something like that. But he was the one that started it, and then my grandpa Fenton started putting black Angus beef cattle on our farm, and we started fencing off little areas by areas, and we got 74 acres and 28 that conjoins it. And he started taking off some of that land and doing hay and everything on it, and we just started living off the land like that, and it's just always been that way. And we still keep black Angus beef cattle, and that's the only cattle we'll keep. We always just tend to keep those. We don't really like Hereford or Simmental or anything like that. We just always kept to the original thing.
All right. And how has FFA helped enrich your experience?
It helps with knowledge, and then at the same time talking to people. See, once you could talk to people and you could get involved in conversations, like let's say you're at a gas station and you hear people talking about the prices on feed or different things, talking about farms and what you could do to progress on a farm. If you could talk to people, that will help you in the longest run it could be. You can make friends that way. You can make colleagues. You can just become buddies with everybody that way. And I just think FFA's helped me go out and actually talk to people and just learn some more skills as far as that.
Can you tell me a little bit about how you got influenced to join the FFA?
Well, really, it was just my peers. Wyatt, y'all have already interviewed him, and then Austin Bakley. They were just really welcoming, and I was in Mr. Jameson Cochran's class doing intro to animal science, and they just came around, and I had to help them do some stuff. And ever since then, I just knew this is where I wanted to be. This is what I wanted to do, and the people I was around, I always knew was a greeting and just a wonderful group of people.
All right. And can you tell me a little bit about your experience with the driver tractor in school day?
This is my second year doing it. I've brought the same tractor for the past 2 years. That tractor is a Ford 7600. My grandpa Fenton bought it from a first owner. He probably bought it 60 years ago, I'd say. It's a wonderful tractor. We use it to bale with and a little bit of everything. And most people don't use old stuff like that to still work around a farm, but we just see it as a workhorse. It's what we use.
All right. Can you tell me a little bit about your planned future?
My plan? Well, in FFA and ag classes, I've learned how to weld, and I've started pursuing myself in welding. I bought my first welding machine probably 2 years ago, and ever since then I've known that's something that I've wanted to be a part of and something that I've wanted to do. I've now got 2 welding machines, and I make little art stuff on the side, and ag has helped me as far as that, and taught me how to weld and everything. That's where I want to go. I want to do welding and stuff whenever I grow up.
Is there anything you would like to tell anyone who might be interested in FFA?
Well, it's just a wonderful community. There's always somebody that'll greet you no matter what you do, and just anything that you do, there's going to be somebody that'll stand by your side and greet you into FFA. I never have met anybody in the FFA that wasn't willing to talk to somebody or comfort somebody that needed help or something like that. There's always going to be somebody that'll be there for you. There's never going to be a dull moment neither, because we always have fun, and we do what we do. We do as best as we can.
My name is Andrew Turner. I'm the chaplain of this year's chapter of FFA, and this is my 4th year of being an FFA member, and this is my 1st year being an officer.
So can you tell me a little bit about what chaplain does?
Chaplain is a thing that is kind of a leader and kind of leads people to be not only into farming, but to stay closer to God and know that He is the one that takes you and leads you and helps you get these crops or get better quality of animals out on the fields.
So can you tell me a little bit about your family's farm?
My family farm, it's me, my dad, and my grandpa. We've been farming for several years, but I really started to get into farming recently. It's I kind of realized that it's like kind of fun. So
All right. So when it comes to your involvement in the FFA, how has your family's farm influenced your decision to be in the FFA?
enjoying what goes on around farming and everything else, and actually having fun at doing what I'm doing. It's kind of made me want to be more involved with agriculture.
And so you said this is your 5th year in the FFA? So are you a senior?
Yep.
So what are your plans after your senior year? Where are you going to be going?
I plan to go to New River Community College to attend their trade program in instrumentations.
Enrich your interest in agriculture.
It's kind of showed me and taught me more about like how to handle animals and how to be more like civil with animals and be more involved with agriculture, I guess you could say.
So what would you say to anyone that's wanting to join the FFA?
It's fun. Don't take it for granted. It's something that you would probably enjoy if you did it.
My name's Isaiah Coleman, and I'm the treasurer for this year. And I've been in FFA since 8th grade, and I'm now in 9th grade, so 2 years.
Okay. So can you tell me a little bit about your involvement with the tractor ride today?
As an officer, we got in the front of the line, but I drove my tractor. All the officers and some other people came out, and we all just drove our tractors to school, and we'll take them back this evening and go on our way.
All right. And what do you do as treasurer for the FFA?
So we all take on different roles, but most of us, we all take on trying to get more people out in the FFA, but my job is mainly just keeping track of what we've spent and what we have to spend and the fundraising we need to do to keep the money in. And like for the trips, for example, National Convention, how much we needed for food, the cost and all, getting all the money figured out and how much we needed to fundraise.
Can you tell me a little bit about your family farm and how that's influenced you to be in the FFA?
So I am a second generation farmer. in Floyd County, beef cattle farmer. A bunch of my family, cousins and all have farmed, and it's been agriculture is a huge part of my life, and I recommend it to everybody. It's a great thing to get into, not just for the money, but the fun, and it's a lot of work, but it's really worth it. If you enjoy just being out and outdoors, farming is a good thing to get into. It's hard to get into these days with prices of everything, but it's a great thing to get into, and it's very fun. I'm very grateful for what I have, for sure.
All right, and can you tell me a little bit about how FFA has enriched your love of agriculture?
I would say just the people. Austin Bakley and Mr. Roop have done a great job. They've showed me some things that I've never seen before. Cattle working, I've seen that before, but like livestock judging, I've never done that until the past 2 years. It's been great learning how to do that, and we've done some tree judging, like trying to figure out the different kind of like what trees are, but just doing that, they've really brought some new things into me that I've never seen in the agricultural world.
And is there anything you would like to tell upcoming FFA members?
It's just, I encourage everybody to get into it. It's a great thing to do. It's very fun. It's a good time of fellowship with each other, growing together in the agricultural world, talking about our experiences and talking about what we have going on our own family farms. You don't have to be a farmer to be in the FFA, but it's a great thing to get into. It's very fun.
Hey guys, we'd like to reach out and tell y'all this all wouldn't be possible if it wasn't for our sponsors. Today's sponsors, we got Lacey Meir with Legacy Designs. She does our banners and stuff, shirts, does a great job. We got the Floyd County Sheriff's Office. We want to really thank them. They really put in a lot. VDOT, for allowing us all to be able to do this. Circle T Auctions, we want to thank them for help putting this on. We want to thank Jessica Cromer with the Floyd County School Board. She's allowing us to do it. Barry Hollinsworth, the principal here at the high school, letting us do it. It's a whole collaboration. Matthew Roop and Jamison Cochran, the two teachers, and especially, do not want to forget them, the Citizens Telephone. They come out, they do all the videos, do the pictures and everything. Josh and his crew, they do a great job, and we really want to thank them. And appreciate all our sponsors and everybody that comes out to help us. We'll see you next year.